What is going on all, it's Hadex Gaming, back today with another video of how I break Necesse and push it to its limits. Today I'm going to show you my world and all of its glory. It's 600 plus settlers. So what you're seeing here is I have a 19 by 33 grid system, so 627 rooms in total, all with big houses that my settlers are all happy and cozy with furniture, bookshelves, lights, the whole lot. They definitely weren't striking moments before this video because I starved them all, but hey, at least they all have their own room. But let's ignore that and pretend like I had set up storage chests around the place which have now done containing all the finest of foods. So now that each of my settlers is happy, let's go over why I've created this absolute monstrosity. I've done this to really push the limits of the game and find out just how many settlers a village could have. Previously, I had done this live on Twitch on a previous update of the game, and when I did it, it started really crashing at about 400 from memory, and the game started throwing errors, lagging, stuttering, and all sorts. And to be completely honest, I did push it to its limits because I commanded all 400 of them to fight one Evil's Protector, which kinda crashed the game on me. Now right now, I have all of them on neutral tasks with nothing to do. Not a tree, pond, crafting station, or anything in sight. So they're all just prisoners on my island who eat, protest, and sleep. So let me introduce you to all of my settlers one by one. First up, we have our village elder. He only has a room because there's some free, otherwise I wouldn't normally give him one. He doesn't need one, he's always happy. Second, we have, no, I'm just kidding around. I'm not gonna go through all 600, but what I will say is there are 40 of each type of settler. So that means hunter, alchemists, villagers, anglers, blacksmiths, farmers, guards, gunsmiths, pawnbrokers, animal keepers, explorers, miners, mages, pirates, and stylists. All of that totaling 600 settlers and one elder. And as you can see, they're all set to neutral tasks. If you can cast back to earlier in the video, I mentioned I had 627 rooms. That's 26 rooms left over and 27 if I kick out the village idiot elder, but we probably won't do that. So what I might do though is try and see if I can juggle around some of these rooms so that I can set up a couple ponds, some mini forests, maybe an apiary, some farms, a husbandry zone would be cool, and then maybe a room or two dedicated to crafting and storage. So with 27 rooms to work with, I'll need to figure out how to best sort the rooms and tasks as settlers can only reach 100 tiles from their beds. So I'm gonna try something out and replace this 3x3 area or 9 rooms with some stuff. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are done. I had to skip some of the bits and bobs during design, but smack bang in the middle as our storage area. To the north, we have our crafting tables and crafting room. where we refine all our raw goods. To the northeast, we have our forestry zone containing only oak, I believe, just for some logs. To the northwest, we have our fishing zone. And either side of the storage area, we have a sheep and cow husbandry zone. Under both husbandry zones, we have our farming areas. And in the middle is a nice little resting spot that will spawn critters for our hunter and allow my haulers to gather berries and fruits. So from what I can gather is that the game can handle an entire island worth of settlers. This is 600 plus working settlers. And as you can see, when I go into the cheat mode, you can see my FPS hardly dips, and that's with me recording at the same time. Let me know if this is something you want to see more of, as I still have 18 rooms I can free up that aren't being used. So I could kind of maybe try and create a train of priority, so that those 100 tiles away can work too, and then the lower priority chests can be moved to the higher priority chests, and kind of work from the outside in. I had a ton of fun with this one, and despite spending about 10 hours creating the layout and spawning all of these settlers, it was a ton of fun. So as always, like the video if you found it fun, and subscribe if you want to see more Necesse videos. I have a ton planned, so stick around.